what's up, y'all? It's Sunday, so of course not Friday. But if you watched my Kid Cudi Kids See Ghosts video, then you know I was thinking about doing a second review for this weekend since I missed last Friday. And I decided to go ahead and keep my word on that. So today I'm talking about one of my favorite artists, and I had to look through all of my videos because I'm surprised I haven't reviewed this one yet. And this is Macy Gray, the only vinyl of hers that I own, and this is her album Ruby. So I would love to have her first record on vinyl. There are a couple of others I want too. She also did a jazz album a few years ago, which I love. It's called Stripped. It's kind of like a greatest hits a little bit. She does jazz versions of some of her hits, and then there are some new songs on there, or they were new at the time of the release of that album. But anyway, talking about Ruby today. So this album came out in 2018, same year actually as Kid Cudi. That was not planned. That's just kind of how it happened there. But cool cover. This is just a side note. I love, especially on brown skin, I'm really into kind of pink and blue lights. I feel like it just looks great. And this is a really nice picture of her, I feel. Great album cover. And she's using some of that, looks like pink and blue lighting I was talking about. And when you open this, there's a pull-out photo of her. So that's cool. I never like hung this up or anything, but I think it's cool to always get things like this with an album. If you flip it over, you have the songwriting credits. So with an artist like Macy Gray, a lot of times, you know, she's throughout this record as far as, you know, songwriting. I think she even does producing on some of these tracks, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I mean, you get to see all of the information here. One thing that's interesting is on the song Sugar Daddy, which was the lead single from this album, Meghan Trainor is one of the songwriters on that song, along with Macy Gray and then a few other people. And when you listen to the song, it sounds like something that Meghan Trainor would do. It has this kind of lighthearted, fun, playful vibe, which I think was cool to see from Macy Gray, because she has a lot of these kind of quirky, sad songs. She has some fun songs too, like the song Sexual Revolution that she did. Kind of a little, I guess you could say, early in her career. That song was kind of avant-garde, really out there, fun, upbeat. So that one was a little different too. Some of my favorites on here, I love Shenanigans. She also has the lyrics on here too, which is cool, so I failed to mention that. Shenanigans is one of my favorites. That one's also lighthearted, fun. I love Jealousy. That's another great. I mean, really, if I had to be honest, I love the whole album, really. You know, she's got parts where she's bearing her soul here. She's got like some kind of political things that she gets into. Just Like Jenny is another one that I love. That one has a little bit of that jazz feel. I feel like if you haven't heard the Stripped album, it's not the same thing, but it gives you a glimpse into what Macy Gray may sound like on the jazz front. So love it. I love this. Like I said, this whole album is just great. I love Macy Gray. The part that does annoy me a little bit though is just the handling of her career. I would say after the song, she had this song called Still a while back. I think it was on the album The Trouble with Being Me. I think it was the name of it. The record company or whoever she was with, her management, whoever you want to call it, to me, I feel like they didn't really promote her work that much anymore. And part of it too, she could have just gotten lost in the sauce with the other artists that were out at the time. But I just feel like she deserves a bigger push considering how big of an artist she is and how much success she had right out the gate with her first album. So that's just my, personal opinion on it. But what is really cool that I like about this, so this one is similar to Kid Cudi, where again, yeah, hey, come on for the easy access slip vinyl. Now this is, to me, one of the nicest looking colored vinyls. So it's kind of like a dark red. I guess you could say it's kind of a ruby red almost. It looks a little more brownish on camera, but it's cool. It's colored vinyl. As you can see, it's got like this marbled kind of swirl to it. So I thought that was awesome. And it's a great value. I think I only paid $20 for it when it first came out. Well worth the purchase, especially if you are a Macy Gray fan. And it's one of those rare albums that I feel like, unfortunately, kind of got missed. It wasn't one of the ones that people love, like her first, 2 or 3 albums that people may have in their collection. So I'm definitely proud of owning this one because I feel like it is a little bit of a rarity when you think about the other albums that stand next to her collection. But it's definitely great and nice, good, chill Sunday music too, I feel, in my opinion. So Macy Gray, Ruby, let me know what you think about it. What are some of your favorite tracks on here? If you've heard it, do you have this album? Do you have any Macy Gray albums? What are some of your favorite songs by her, period? I want to know. So leave it in the comments and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until Friday, peace. Y'all have a good week.